Hey guys, it's Jenny with Art for Good. Today we're going to work on a textured piece using some spackle. And I really love this starburst effect, so I tried to recreate this on my own using spackle from the hardware store. So let's get started. So I had a little bit of an issue with my creation video of this first part anyway, getting corrupted. So I do look a little bit jittery. I apologize for that in this video, but I thought it was still worth sharing because I think you could still get a good sense of how I created this beautiful textured piece. So I bought a large container of this spackle from the hardware store. I have seen other artists also use joint compound. I think is a little easier to use, and sometimes I've seen artists actually mix this with white paint to make it a little more fluid. So in this case, I am just trying this for the first time, so I am just going to use it as it is out of the container. And I'm just using a paint stick so far to kind of smooth it around. I'm trying to get it as smooth as I possibly can before I start doing my design work. Okay, now that it's mostly smooth, I'm going to go ahead and use this handy dandy tool I found at the hardware store. I'll put a link to something similar I found at Amazon in case you want to order it from there. Essentially, I'm just going to make a crisscross motion, and I'm going to continue to move my tool in just a diagonal way and keep all of my lines straight. And then as long as you have the central focal point of the starburst, and if you keep kind of referencing that as your starting point, you will not mess this up. I promise it will be okay. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna kind of fine tune it with a craft stick in some areas as well. All right, so I'm gonna let this dry for about 2 days or so, and then I'm going to do a light sand with a sand sponge. That's just gonna take off any excess, especially around the edges or anything like that, because I'm going to end up painting over this, and I don't want any sort of crumbling happening with this spackle. All right, now that this is totally dry and sanded, I'm going to start with a base layer of metallic silver or chrome spray paint. So I'm going to spray this over the entire painting, including the sides, just to really seal in that spackle and then give it a beautiful shine that's going to be the base for my artwork. I'm also going in, once that has dried, and added in some aqua color and a dark turquoise, as well as some Payne's gray, so that in a way that it guides the eye towards the center. So the center is going to remain silver, and the rest I'm just gonna play with my paintbrush. And last but not least, I'm going to add a little bit of rose gold metallic leaf, just to add some interest in the center of the painting. And this is the final piece. And I have a visitor today that has joined me for this final art reveal, my pup Mako, and he is my biggest fan. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. I'm going to be doing some more videos coming up of different texture and designs using this texture medium, so please make sure to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber for those upcoming tutorials, and let me know what you think about this in the comments below. This is totally out of the norm of something I've normally done, so I'd love your feedback if you think this is a style that you are interested in learning more about. Well, that's all the time I have for today, and I will see you next time.